So that boat, the bar boat, travels around the river, and when people flag them down, they stop and they literally park next to the boat, and then they pay for a drink.
That is very cool.
That boat delivers your drink. Check, she's giving it them drinks now. They just bought.
So you can basically float around here on your own boat.
Yeah, drink and float.
And then you go to the bar, which is the pink boat, and you can buy drinks.
Yeah, they're making them like, look at that, they're having cocktails.
Prague is magical, guys. Good morning. It is day 2 of our trip to Prague. We are taking a lovely walk through the amazing streets.
Vibrant.
Very vibrant. Super busy. It's about 10:30 in the morning and everyone's out and about. Such a beautiful area. We are in Old Town, Prague, and we are now going to make our way down to the Old Town Square and going to view some rich architecture, and then we're going to make our way down to the museum and just go and explore. So join us as we embark on our journey. Peace out.
Look at this.
What is it? Fairy
It's
tale?
called Candy Miners, and it's like a train with candy.
Looks damn good.
Look at that.
Feels like you're in a cave. It smells super sweet in here.
It does. I just think it's so interesting. Look at this place. That's James's
Jelly
beginning and end of his life.
Wow. Look at that.
Like, how much effort is this for a candy shop?
There goes some sweets. They're mining it.
This is very cute.
But it's a very cool store.
Let's go check out other stores. There's just so much effort though for a store.
One thing that
so
I'm very
cute.
surprised about in being in Prague is I did not expect to see like such a vibrant like stalls, and just like it almost feels like we're walking like you're in Italy type vibe with this cobblestone over here with a mix of like Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Cannabis shop, oils, buds, hash.
Now that's a
edibles.
nice teddy.
Got a Rastafarian over here.
And a lot of candy stores.
Let's walk down this way. This
Look
is
at
this is
this.
what we're going to be trying later. The best of Prague. It is like a donut that is fried. It's not fried, it's cooked over coals. And then it smells, looks like it's got like cinnamon on it.
Damn.
And they fill it with like ice cream.
Yeah. Like hot outside, warm.
There they are. Vanilla with strawberries. There's a chocolate one. I think we saw there's some caramel ones as well.
I feel like the shops are split into sweet cannabis. Sweet cannabis.
There's another one.
Yeah.
They even got a tree there. A dacha tree. Those of you who don't know what dacha is, it's the Afrikaans terminology for.
Cannabis. This is cool. I had one.
I think they put your own personal photo in.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Check
is like
that.
a palace, this. I think you got to pay to go in. The Vespensi tickets. Kamele Klam Galasu Palace. My Czech is not that great.
And we figured out that the currency is called Czech koruna.
Czech Corona.
Yeah.
Czech Corona.
So James, what's your overall view of this place?
Only been here a day.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. And it's definitely my favorite city in Europe.
So far, eh?
It's the most beautiful city I've been to.
Absolutely. It's like just gorgeous wherever
And
you
it's
look.
super vibrant, and like I said, it feels like you're walking in like Monte Casino for the South Africans watching. But everywhere, every street is just a different street, and it's massive. The whole city is like this, and it's just super vibrant, super lively atmosphere. A lot of people, a lot of international people, beautiful buildings, good food.
And I feel like
yeah, I think it's really cool.
around every corner there's like a new cool thing to see. I mean, look at this. It's just
Literally around
crazy.
every single corner is a different building that is just as beautiful as the one that you pass. But I have no clue where we're going. I think we're going to go down that way, down to Old Town Square. I think what makes Prague such a beautiful place is the fact that they've preserved the buildings for thousands of years
Check how eerie that statue is though.
For like over 1,000 years.
He's like, no.
It's like medieval. Talk this way. So you still got carriages with horses. Today's favorite, a horse.
I feel like in every video you say something is my favorite. Maybe I just like everything.
Sinead likes animals and she likes jewelry and good food. Wow. I don't think the video really does it justice of how beautiful this area really looks. Super touristy.
Says us, the tourists.
Says the tourists, yeah.
It's like everywhere is a beautiful photo spot.
Now I understand what it means by most picturesque city in Europe, or in the world actually. Check there. On that side, yeah, you got the church here, and all these beautiful buildings. I think that's like a car you can take and do a tour on, eh?
Yeah. It's weird, it almost feels like you're walking to like a picture, if you know what I mean. Like look at that though, it doesn't feel like it's real.
It feels very like fairy tales.
I've never seen something like that.
Magical
Ever.
Okay, so this is Old Town Square and it's the heart of historical Prague. And apparently the square has been the center of the city for over 1,000 years.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that kind of looks like it, eh? Like the architecture, it looks very ancient.
It's home to some of the most significant buildings in Prague. It's apparently one of the most iconic buildings here is the Old Town Hall, which dates back to the 14th century. I think it's on that. I think that's it over there. And then it's apparently got like an astronomical clock. It's a masterpiece of engineering. It is one of the oldest working astronomical clocks in the world.
What? Okay, we have to go find that. It sounds interesting. An astronomical clock.
Visitors gather there every hour because when the clock strikes on the hour, it apparently goes crazy and there's some like chicken rooster.
Chicken. Okay.
Yeah. But you can actually see up top there, there's actually, I think there's some people.
There is people.
There's a viewpoint over there. Like that's probably one of the most beautiful viewpoints ever. There are other significant buildings. I think that one over there ahead of us.
It looks significant.
It is the Church of Our Lady before Tin. This is a Gothic church that also dates back to the 14th century. And it's famous for the two towers that dominate the skyline of Prague.
That's very good.
And there's also like gold on there.
That's my favorite. I want to go touch the horses quickly.
Well, this whole area is just super beautiful. Like the architecture is just next level.
Oh, is it a puppy?
Like,
can I touch him?
Every single building here is so beautiful. So many colors, so many different styles.
Beautiful.
Cute.
Oh, I got my daily dose of
oxytocin.
Yeah, did you see the puppy? Did you see the puppy?
Where?
I was here touching a puppy. It was like a baby chihuahua.
A Vorsi. I saw a Vorsi.
No, where?
Somewhere.
A dachshund.
But it's a beautiful day in Prague. It's warm. The sun is out.
Oh, just look at this.
Yeah, I know.
It literally feels like we're looking at a postcard. I don't know even how to explain it.
It looks like a picture. It just feels like a movie.
You almost don't even know where to look because that's beautiful, that's beautiful, that's beautiful, that's beautiful, that's beautiful. It's crazy. And I must say, I'm like super impressed by the beauty of this.
It's the most beautiful city in Europe that we've been to.
And I just want to whip out my phone the whole time and take photos. I'm taking it.
It's like a fine line because we want to take it in as well at the same time. Apparently you can buy some traditional Prague food over there. Not Prague, but Czech Republic.
Let's go look for the clock.
There's also a very important thing. St. Nicholas Church, known for its stunning architecture and sculptures. I think the astronomical clock is up ahead here. Oh, look at that. They've got a proper fire over here. Wood, the proper fire.
Wow, so this is a braai. No, this is a...
It's like a massive gammon. I think it's pork. I think they make you a sandwich like that. Check there. I think they put this on bread, on like a roll, and they make you a sandwich.
And that looks like pap. You see?
It does look like pap. Pap, vorsi, and pork.
Oh, wow.
Yum.
There's a lot of tour groups here.
I love a lot of tour groups. Now, apparently, in the winter time, towards December, this whole square turns into a Christmas market where people literally all around the world come and check this market out.
I can imagine how busy it can get.
We were in a Christmas market in Germany last year, and it was just absolutely horrible because, not that the experience was horrible, but just because there were just so many people, and we couldn't walk around, we couldn't do anything because we just felt so claustrophobic because there was just so many people that you couldn't move, you couldn't find a place to sit, queues were long. It was an amazing experience, but yeah, it wasn't nice, like being so many people in one area. Everyone is gathering around this clock to either take a photo or watch it do its dance. What's the time now? It's 11:30. I don't think it's going to do anything now. That is the Astronomical clock.
The oldest astronomical clock in the world.
Oh, it's one of the oldest astronomical clocks in the world. Look at all those people though.
I wonder if it's gonna do its dance.
I feel like it's one of those Instagram versus reality moments. You see this beautiful photo of it, like online, and then when you get here, there's like 1,000 people that are waiting for it to take a photo.
So last night, it was quite crazy. I feel like you'll be able to explain a bit more. What did we notice? A lot of men do.
There are a lot of men that come to Prague in groups, and they come and have their bachelors over here. I think we saw probably like 20, 30 different bachelor groups, and they literally dress up, obviously the groom, and they do like a pub crawl because there's just so many amazing bars and pubs here, and like clubs and really nice places to have a drink. And I think this, like, the atmosphere is just so lively. Like you can see over there, it's just like all these beautiful restaurants that line along the square. And we're going to walk actually now to the main like the city center where the main street is, where I think it's the National Museum is over there, and the old city gates that used to be the entrance to this side of Old Town Prague. So we're going to see it now. And
I just think this is so pretty.
We took a walk here last night, but we didn't really film a lot of it because you couldn't see how beautiful it was. There wasn't enough like light.
And also, oh yes, oh my word, we had the best macaroons are in that place, guys. Mad Rabbit macaroon bar, and and James doesn't even like macaroons, and he thought that was amazing.
They were very tasty. And they also have a Madame Tussauds. I think I'm saying it right.
What is this?
It's wax statues. There you can see
Bruce Willis. Yeah, can't see it. And Jim Carrey is here.
I think it costs like 10 euros to go in.
Yeah, maybe later.
Which is around 200 rand, which is not that bad, but I mean, I don't really want to go and see wax statues.
It ain't the real thing. Look at this.
I just can't get over how cool the streets are. Like this beautiful cobblestone. And wherever you look, they got like these bistros and these little cute little like hidden away restaurants inside of these old buildings. So this is what I was talking about last night. You can come do a pub crawl here. This is a side alley or alleyway, and if you look down there, I think it's probably like 20 different pubs all next to one another. And apparently, if you want to make the most of your time here, the best is to exchange in your euros or whatever foreign currency you have, and to get the Czech koruna.
Czech koruna.
Czech koruna. A lot of souvenir shops.
Czech crown. What? Oh my word.
Museum of Torture.
I would love... Okay, no. I'm not fascinated by torture. No, I really do actually.
Sune watches Netflix.
Yeah, apparently according to some psychologists on Instagram, I've got problems and issues, but I'd like to see.
This is like proper medieval, scary shit.
Oh my word.
Looks pretty scary. 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. A guillotine.
I think this is only like a small fraction of all the stuff.
Yeah, okay, I don't think...
And it goes downstairs there.
Look at that. Dude, are you okay?
I don't know. I don't see myself paying money to come look at torture stuff. But Sunay, on the other hand,
There's nothing wrong with me. It's a part of history. The way that they used to punish people.
I just can't get over how beautiful the city is. Like Czech Republic, you have one of the most beautiful cities in the whole world.
And the weather makes it so much nicer to be. It's sunny and it's not too hot.
It's very warm. It's nice.
Not too warm.
The only not so nice thing is that we're staying in like a loft at the hotel. So it gets a bit heated in that loft. And there's no aircons.
If they didn't have a fan in that room, I would not have been able to sleep. It was really hot, but we had a fan.
So many unique things in the city. I mean, yeah, we've got a gallery of steel figures.
Look at that. Look at, you see the eyeball?
Yeah, it's like a hologram.
This is also like a hologram.
But I think you also pay to go in.
Yes.
They've got like Transformers, E.T.
Check the table.
Everything's made out of steel. Check this coffee machine. Game of Thrones, Star Wars, Alien vs Predator, Terminator, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Transformers. Is this apparel good for you?
Yes. I think it would last me. Medieval show.
Okay, so here is a 5 courses traditional dinner and all you can drink. But that's the winner. Historical fantasy show.
Oh, that's more up James's alley. He likes more historical fantasy.
And it's now 11 o'clock or 10 to 12, and the people have started bringing out the beer and the Aperol spirits. Aperol. Check out this little cafe over here. Okay, so that is what we are walking to in the background there. That's the old city gate.
What is an old city gate?
So back in the day, this area was like a fort, like Prague was a fort.
Why did they have that?
And they had gates that came into the city.
So you had to go through this gate to go into the city?
Correct, and this is one of them. There looks like also a viewpoint at the top. Check out all these cool cars. All these beautiful antique cars that I think they do like tours of the city. Prague old car. I wonder why this building is so much more darker than the others.
Must be a Gothic.
It almost looks like it was like they had like a fire.
Yeah. But I mean, isn't that what Gothic buildings, Gothic architecture means? Just like darker?
No.
Or is it more the style?
It's the style. So we are walking now to like the main street in Prague, which is where you'll find a lot more of the modern shops and everything. Some lot of expensive name branded shops in the street. It's all the bachelor groups. Pretty big one. It's a big bachelor group.
The poor lady.
What did happen?
I don't know. That lady there with the colourful bag, she was standing there and then he just sprayed her in the face with the hosepipe. I'm like, this city's ratchet.
I think they're chasing the people away. Feels almost like a Times Square, this. Not that I know what Times Square feels like.
No, you're comparing it to Italy and New York, but we've never been there.
I'm comparing it to videos that I've seen
what
in movies.
We've seen, yeah. I think Times Square is busier than this.
I think this is more beautiful though. I mean, look there in the background.
Let's go take a walk. Wow.
That's the museum over there.
Should we take a walk?
We are.
So you have people dancing.
Let's go and have a look down this way first, and then we'll walk up.
But I want to see who's dancing.
We'll go dance with them now. So this is the street I was talking about, the main street. You can see all these very cool old buildings, historic. And then there's the museum at the back there, which we're going to slowly make our way to. It's cool how there's no cars, eh?
Yep.
Driving here. So we're busy looking for a place to grab a nice drink and take in the stunning views around us. Wherever you look, 360 degrees. Just absolutely stunning. Everything's got like this gold-plated, like old like synagogue type of look and feel. We're busy making our way up to the National Museum, which is over there. And the National Museum, it was built, I think, in the 1800s, and it houses the Czech Republic's most significant artifacts and pieces of history. Apparently it's the biggest museum in the Czech Republic, and there's a lot of significant artifacts there from around the world, and ones that showcase the Czech Republic's rich history. So we're not going to go in, but many people who visit Prague take a walk up here just to take some beautiful photos of the building, because it's absolutely stunning. It's got like gold plated roof with like a copper like copper tiles that have gone blue, similar to what the Statue of Liberty does when there's corrosion. But very cool, very busy area, lots of tourists. That's the street that we just walked up now. A lot of old buildings, a lot of cool buildings.
I want to definitely go. Hi, that's rude. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to chase them away.
I should maybe chase him away.
But that is it, the National Museum of Prague.
I've noticed something, and that is that my husband is probably more indecisive than I've ever been in my whole life. He can't decide where he wants to sit, where he wants to walk.
I feel overwhelmed. There's just so much beauty in the city, so much to see, so much to do. I feel overwhelmed where we're going. Probably the weirdest thing is just like there's no real places where you cross the road, like designated areas.
That's so cool.
What do you see? It's pencils. And it's made like this gorilla. That's very cool. There's no like places where you cross the road specifically. You just walk and go when there's no traffic or no trams. But the whole city is very connected with tram. You can go pretty much anywhere with a tram or underground, and it's very cheap. I think you can buy like a pass for 24 hours for like €5. Okay, so we found this place that's got apparently the best view in Prague. It's pretty high up. I don't know how many floors it is. And I don't think there is a lift.
Get your steps in.
So we're getting our steps in.
Again.
But this was one of the old city gates. Again. But I think there's like 4 or 5. This is a different one. And we're going to go to the top and see what there is.
There's a lot of steps.
But there's a lot of steps. I can really feel the altitude getting to me.
Do you even lift?
Do I even lift? It feels like I don't get to step at gym. But I like step almost every single day at gym. I think it's some low carbs. I think we're halfway. And now we've got on some
halfway
wooden steps. A lot more harder. It's a lot more harder than it was. It's like pieces of art everywhere on the different levels. How far are we still going up? Oh, flip. We still got quite a way to go.
It's like all of a sudden the temperature dropped a bit.
Yeah, it feels a hell of a lot more cooler.
Check this clock.
It's not a clock, it's a bell.
Ah, whatever, same thing. I meant a bell.
It's crazy to think.
Holy moly, we're high.
That hundreds of years ago, people used to guard the city.
I would love to ring that bell.
I think it's fenced off here for a reason.
Yeah.
Because of people like you that want to ring it. We're nearly at the top. Whoa.
No.
That one feels a bit loose. I think this is it.
5 hours later.
So yeah, you can actually see how the city was like a fort in medieval times. That is obviously the river that was flowing through. Walls on that side over there. Everything was enclosed, and we are now in one of the city gates. So this is our view.
Wow. Don't look down.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, don't look down. I think the river goes through on that side. It's a beautiful park here below. I'm going to come through the fence. Let's go look on that side. Check at this side out. There we go. There's the National Museum. Wow. Beautiful city. Like it's just a different perspective from the top. I think that's the new like city centre over there where the skyscrapers are. Let's go through this side. And that's where Old Town is.
Where?
There.
Where were we now? Like.
So we were straight ahead.
Oh, there.
That
is that the
square.
castle?
That's the castle over there. We're going to head down to that castle later this evening or maybe tomorrow. And there's a river that flows directly, cuts the city in half over there.
Where's the Charles Bridge?
It's over there on that side. Massive city, eh?
It's huge.
A little bit high. I think the view from that tower over there must probably be even better. Apparently on that side there you take a lift up. Where? There, that side over there. You take like a cable, not a cable car, but like it goes on tracks and goes all the way to the top. There's a viewpoint over there. It looks like a mini Eiffel Tower.
You're not.
So we pay €2 per person to come up, or €2.50, so roughly about $100.
This is the challenge. Look how steep they are.
It's very steep.
So don't die.
Just hold on.
Yeah. James, I'm not carrying you down.
It's my slip slop.
Please.
I don't do well going down such a steep side. Look here, it's a porta potty. It's a long drop. Check
Do you want
it.
to sit there?
Huh?
Do you want to use it?
I think it goes down.
Look there. I don't know what it's like. It's like an otter.
We are now on our way down. Well, we actually are by the river. This is like a side canal to the river. The river is actually on that side. And we've spotted an otter. We think it's an otter. It's got it looks like one, but it's got a massive long tail. I don't think you can see it on the video. But we're walking along to Charles Bridge. Check the view out. Water looks so good. I can't understand why people aren't swimming. So we are headed down now to Charles Bridge, which is a very famous historic site and a prominent feature of Prague. And on the way there, we're going to see if we can find a place to sit, grab a drink, grab some Prague Czech food. I'm getting hungry. It's around 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm going to try and see if we can grab something nice to eat.
And we've probably also walked kilometers again, so
yeah, we are sitting on at the moment. How many steps for the day?
It doesn't feel like a lot though.
8,000 steps.
That's not bad. I mean, it's our day just started, so we still have a couple of hours left of. You know, we love doing that. We can always rent a car or rent a scooter or take the trams everywhere, but we enjoy walking because I feel like that's the only time you really see everything. You see the city, you see the hidden gems. So careful.
And you see these. Okay, I just stood in water.
You always tramp in the puddles. Like, do you not look down?
No, I don't.
Yesterday, your shoes got wrecked by sewage water because you stepped in puddles.
It's not sewage water. There was a bit of rain.
Yeah, but yesterday.
And that's where it came from. But we're walking because you get to see these amazing buildings. You get to see the amazing streets, and I think you get a different perspective of sightseeing when you're walking as to like sitting in a vehicle or like a bus.
Or a cramped tram.
Or a cramped tram. So we enjoy it, we love it, and whenever we see something that we really enjoy, kind of go sit, we stop
and go in.
And we go in. I think that's the best way to explore it.
Is that the bridge?
I think that's Charles Bridge ahead.
Wow.
Looks like a lot of people in the water as well.
You're on boats?
On boats. I think you can go and rent a boat there. check.
Oh, is that the waiting queue?
That's the waiting queue. Go rent a boat, and then I think we should come definitely do this maybe.
I think we should rent a little boat and go take a cruise.
So this bridge dates back to the 14th century, and it was commissioned by Charles III, who was the Roman Empire at the time. The bridge spans across this river, which is called the Vltava. Vltava, I think I'm saying it right. Vltava River. It played an important part as it separated, it was the entrance basically to the city on the side. That's the other side of the island. It's not an island, but other side of the land, other side of the city.
Here we go.
Check that thing. Almost looks like a car.
Yeah, but there was a swan on that side.
But this is it, Charles Bridge. If you want to know more facts about it, go Google it. Charles Bridge, Prague.
Yeah, go Google it, guys.
Go Google
if you want to know more.
They have some awesome drone shots if you Google it. So yeah. But we're here.
Check that.
And we're looking at it. Wow.
They were clearly very proud of the things that they've accomplished, you know?
You don't see architecture like
Nobody
that.
makes stuff like that, like displaying humans as the powerful angels. Like, I don't know where.
You don't see it. Here comes the tram. Old school tram, retro.
Here is a sign. This time
this
there's
one's
a
a red sign, so we at least know when to go. Most of them we don't know. Do you think this is Charles Bridge, or do you think the next one is Charles Bridge? We have lied to you. This is not Charles Bridge. I thought this was Charles Bridge, but it's not. It's actually that one over there in the distance.
Oh, oops.
I don't know. I don't have my map with me. So it's the wrong one. But there's the castle there in the background. It looks like vineyards that they got there. See there?
It does. So that boat, the bar boat, travels around the river, and when people flag them down, they stop and they literally park next to the boat, and then they pay for a drink.
That
and
is very cool.
That boat delivers your drink. Check, she's giving it them drinks now. They just bought.
So you can basically float around here on your own boat.
Yeah, drink and float.
And then you go to the bar, which is the pink boat, and you can buy drinks.
Yeah, they're making them like, look at that, they're having cocktails.
Prague is magical, guys. Visit Prague.
Now that is such a good idea.